Hi everyone, Katie Wilder here with Usborne Books and More, and I am so excited to talk to you guys about some of the favorite books in my house currently. So the first one is Dan the Taxi Man. This one is so much fun. So Dan is the taxi man, and he is picking up the different members of the band. So here's Dan, beep beep the taxi man. He's going to the show and picking up the band. So stop! Here's Maureen with her tambourine, and then it goes through the sounds that the tambourine makes. Shake a shake crash, shake a shake crash. And as they pick up each different member of the band, it goes through who they are, what they're bringing, and the sound that their instrument makes. And it just repeats as each band member gets in the car. So then once they get to the show, they're on the stage and they're performing, but they realize something is missing. And it's Dan, the taxi man. This one's a lot of fun. The next one is All Better. This one is a lot of fun because it has the interactive stickers. So these are little bandages. So on each of the different pages, there's an animal that gets injured somehow. So the dog has an injury on his paw. So they talk about what you do when you get an ouchie. You clean it, kiss it, and then put a bandage on it. So your kids can take the bandages and put them on all the different ouchies with all the different animals. This one's fun. The next one is There's a Mouse About the House. And this one is so much fun because there's an interactive mouse. And the mouse gets to follow the little dotted line to reach the little slot that it goes through. So the mouse is looking for some cheese because it's hungry. So the mouse can continue to follow the dotted line to the next slot. So your kids are going to have so much fun having the mouse go from slot to slot to slot. It teaches your child to read from left to right, and the pictures and activity part is so much fun. The next one is Nibbles, and he is the book monster. So this is a story about a little monster called Nibbles. And Nibbles is naughty. He likes to nibble on socks and toes and ducks, and his absolute favorite thing to nibble on is books. So here's Nibbles in a whole bunch of books. We gotta find him. He's over here trying to get into Goldilocks and the Three Bears. So he nibbles his way through the cover to get into Goldilocks and the Three Bears. And he's creating all sorts of trouble for Goldilocks and the Three Bears. And just when you think you're gonna catch him, he nibbles through the back of the book and into another book, Little Red Riding Hood. He does the same thing. He nibbles through that one and goes to Jack and the Beanstalk, nibbles through that one. Finally, we catch him. Your kids get to lock him up so he doesn't create any more chaos. Then we turn the page. Where is Nibbles? Oh my goodness. He nibbled through the page again. This one is so much fun. The next one is The Complete Book of Farmyard Tales, and this one is a lot of fun. There's 20 different stories, and they're all about the farmer, Mrs. Boot, and her 2 children and their dog, and they have a bunch of animals on the farm. So there's a CD, a complete reader CD for the 20 different stories. The pictures on these are just amazing. The amount of color and detail and just fun in all of them is great. The other fun part about it is on each page, there's a little hidden duck. There it is on that page. So it's a lot of fun for your child to figure out where the duck is. The other fun thing about this book is you see how there's words on the top and then there's words on the bottom. So if your child is younger and isn't able to sit through a longer story, you can read just the words on the top of the pages and the story will still make sense. But if your child is older and can sit through a longer story, you can read the tops and the bottoms. And it just gives a little bit more detail to the story. So it's like that through all the different stories. They go through all kinds of different adventures. This next book is Mole in a Hole, and these are part of the phonics reader sets. This is really fun because it uses, so like mole, hole, It uses words that rhyme to help your child kind of recognize word sounds. And then, of course, the characters go through different adventures to keep your kids engaged and excited about reading. Thanks, guys.